What's up YouTube? Back today with another video here in the fish room yet once again. And in today's video we're going to be setting up yet another aquarium. But today is pretty special because it's a new species in the fish room. So if you guys want to see what species that is, go ahead and stick around to the end to find out. Before I go ahead and show you guys that new aquarium that I'm setting up, I want to go ahead and show you this aquarium that I set up in the last video right here. And this tank is just looking absolutely great. It's picking up right where I left off in the last video, so you guys aren't missing much. Not a lot of time has gone by since then, but I'm gonna give you guys an update tomorrow because the new tank I'm setting up, I don't have the fish yet, so it's gonna be a 2-day video, 2-3 day video, so stay tuned for that. Got a lot of stuff coming. But yeah, so there's the beta tank I set up a couple videos ago, looking absolutely great. These guys are looking great. But yeah, here's the tank I'm gonna be setting up in today's video. It's this 20-gallon long right here, and the fish I'm gonna be setting up in this aquarium is an absolute mystery. First thing I'm gonna show you is the substrate. And for the substrate, I'm just using this tan sand. I got this in a couple other 40 breeders I have, but it's pretty cheap stuff, but it's absolutely amazing. I have this in a couple other tanks, about $15 for 25 pounds of sand. You just can't beat it. And plus, it's actually pretty clean. I don't never have to rinse this stuff, so lucky for that. And can't beat it for the price because we got a lot of tanks, so we got to save where we can. But yeah, for another thing is that I got these rocks right here that I found down in Wisconsin the last time me and the lady went on a vacation. I brought a couple of these homes. I also have one in the 90-gallon as well, which I'm probably going to take out, hopefully, as long as that wood doesn't is somewhat waterlogged, so it doesn't flow back up, because I had to have a little extra in there to weigh it back down. So if I can get that piece out of there, that would be nice. But yeah, and then I have a couple small pieces of driftwood I'm going to use. I don't know if I'm going to use it all or not, but got this little piece here, pretty cool little piece. Got a couple other small little pieces I could hide up in between some of them rocks or whatever. But yeah, just some stuff that I have laying around. I'm not trying to spend a whole lot on the scape. And I also have some shells. So I just brought the cat out the bag. I am getting shell dwellers for this aquarium right here. I'm sure you guys might tell by the title or thumbnail. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'm getting some gold Ocellatus for this aquarium, so I'm super excited about that. But the fish store has them on hold for me right now until the end of tomorrow, so I gotta go ahead and get this tank set up. And usually you can't just set an aquarium up right off the bat without cycling or whatever, but I'm gonna skip that process because I have some stabilizer. So I'm gonna use some of the stabilizer, and I have a prime sponge filter right there in the back of this aquarium. So we'll go ahead and get that sponge filter out of there once the tank is filled up, because oh yeah, the beta tank. Woo! But yeah, I'm gonna get that sponge filter out of that aquarium right here since it's already cycled and ready to go. So that'll be enough for this aquarium, because those fish aren't a huge bio load. So, and the stabilizer on top of that will help everything be pretty much instantly cycled. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff out of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice a hole right there. Look at that. Now 25 pounds should be absolutely perfect for this aquarium. I shouldn't need any more. I do have a 25-pound bag and 40 breeders, and it's the absolutely perfect amount, so it should be a nice layer for these guys. I know that they do like a thick layer of substrate, so they will definitely get that. And I also don't have the shells yet. I'm gonna have some shells for this aquarium too, but they don't come in the mail until tomorrow, sadly. So, but you got to add those after the water's in the aquarium anyways, because you got to get all the air out of the shells. So yeah, as you can see, I have a pretty thick layer of sand in here. So go ahead and get this smoothed on out of there and pick the camera back up. I got the sand in, and as you can tell, there's a super thick layer of sand, so I'm super excited about that. And anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and add some of these rocks in here. I still got to rinse them out, but I'm just gonna kind of add them in here and see how they look. So what I'm thinking is 1 or 2 rocks over here, which I gotta go get the other one out of that other aquarium as well. and then like one over here. So kind of like that, just like that. The tank is looking great. It's funny how just such little detail can be so much when there's absolutely nothing in the tank 10 minutes ago. So just like that, it's starting to look like an aquarium. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna add the driftwood in here yet or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and play with some of it and see how it looks. Alright guys, so I went ahead and got them rocks rinsed off and the other rock caught up out of that other tank, and I'm thinking it's looking pretty good. Now, I know it looks kind of bland at the moment, but you gotta think there's gonna be about 20-ish shells in here tomorrow. Once they come in the mail, I'm gonna have them all in the center section, up front, all around. I'm gonna have as many shells for these fish as I can for the most likely chances of breeding. Now, I'm gonna also go ahead and fill this tank right now and get the water cycling and ready to go for these fish, because I gotta go get them tomorrow in the morning. So I just want to have everything ready to go and make it as simple as possible for me. So yeah, I think it looks absolutely wonderful right now. Let me know down in the comments below and let me know what you guys think, what you would change. I might take this piece of driftwood out of there, I'm not sure yet, but as of right now, I think it looks pretty cool. Nice little start for the aquarium. So I got this tank filled, and as you can see, the water is actually pretty clear for being just filled up. So like I said before, the sand actually works out really well, and as you can see, the driftwood is now floating. It's not waterlogged anymore, which I kind of expected, and I don't know if you guys can see, but that's how perfect I get the python. It's directly 80 degrees, which is exactly what I wanted. So now next thing I'm gonna have to do is go get that sponge filter for this aquarium, and I have this big boy air pump, well, not super big but pretty big air pump, and it's gonna be running all this little system right here. So I gotta hook that up, run new lines, and get rid of the other two air pumps. So yeah guys, got a lot of work to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that done.
A little longer than a few minutes
Alright guys,
later.
it is the next day in the fish room, and I just went and picked up the fish. So I'm super excited about these guys. These guys are just awesome fish. I ended up actually falling in love with them even more just watching them in the store. So I'm super excited about these guys. The tank's looking pretty good. The driftwood still hasn't sank down. But at the same time that I was getting home and walking into the house, the mail lady came by and she has the shells. So I have the shells also, and I'm gonna wait to put those in because they're ice cold. I don't want them to make the water any colder than it is, because it's like mid 70s right now. Because silly old me forgot to plug in the heater last night, so I got that plugged in. It's heating the tank back up. I'm also gonna let these guys acclimate probably a little bit longer so the heater catches up, because as you can see, these guys are pretty pricey fish. Now, it's a good thing that my girlfriend doesn't watch these videos, or else she would be totally irked off at me.
Psych!
But realistically, for these fish, this is actually a really good price, so I'm not even complaining. I'm super happy for what I got them for. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let these guys acclimate, and then I'm gonna pick the camera back up. Alright guys, so I got all the shells in here, and the tank is just looking absolutely great. Now obviously I have everything kind of just randomly in there because the wood's floating and yada yada yada. But yeah, before I go ahead and release these guys, I want to show you what else I got from the fish store. I went ahead and got some of these banana plants, and I'm debating if I want to put them into my 40-gallon breeder with the live plants down there at the bottom, or in this beta tank. I'll probably I don't know yet, I haven't decided. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and release these guys because the time has came. So let's see. Moment of truth. I'm just gonna release them with the water that's in it because it's a species only tank, and they're in there by themselves too at the fish store. So look at that. Look, they went straight to the shells. I have 8 of these guys. There's one over here in the shell as well. Yeah, these guys are probably gonna do a little exploring. I gotta go to work though, so.
One eternity later.
Alright guys, so it's been about a week since I've set up this aquarium and added the fish into here. As you can see, it's looking crystal clear. They're still a little skittish. As you can see, they're not coming out while I'm around the aquarium, but they will come out if I'm just sitting back and being quiet. So it's cool. It's fun to watch these guys. They are eating as well, so that's also a plus. But yeah, I gotta just work with them a little bit more, and hopefully they'll be okay with me in a matter of no time. But yeah, anyways, that's probably it for today's video. If you guys like today's video and all the other content that I have, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you guys get updated every time that I post. But yeah, that's probably it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.